Well, here we are in September and harvesting is going great. It's exhausting. We've been pulling lots of tomatoes every couple of days. Cucumbers are still producing, and now the different peppers are starting to ripen up. I have to be harvesting and preserving things, so it takes a lot of time. But I also have to think about the fall growing season, get planting some seeds and things like that. And last year I did that, and I figured I'd put the seeds outside around the garden so that I would water them on a regular basis, but it was just too hot and everything died. So Mama's taking the easy way out. I'm gonna go buy some starter plants. Now these I bought about 3 weeks ago. Sadly, some of the lettuce is dying, but I'll be able to just take that off and get these planted in and growing. I just want to take the easy road and just have starter plants. That way they're already established, they're already good and healthy. There is a little local urban greenhouse, so I'm gonna go and check that out and see what else they have, because I think I would like to have more than I had last year. And again, last year I had bought all the starts that I had put in. It's just a lot of work to be trying to put seed in, as well as picking and preserving and maintaining what's going on. And I will take you on a tour soon, because you do have to see what has been going on here. So off we go. This little farm is right here, and that's their home, I'm assuming. And then just to the side of them is where all the gardens are. They grow and sell veggies at a little market on the side there. Mostly greens, a few squash, some carrots, and some beets. Popping in to see my baby kiddo. He works at a shishi-poo-poo bakery right beside a great big old church, and I could hear the organs playing. It was very lovely. Apparently, he's not at work today. I forgot. He is actually going to a wedding and cooking at this wedding. He sent me a message saying, no, I'm not at work. I'm getting ready for the wedding, but come by my house. I want to see my mom. Fortunately, he lives very close to his work. I am going to go pop by and see him, because I haven't seen him in quite a few weeks.
My mom! Moving to Vancouver. That's so silly. Because I'm going to miss you so much.
You're doing your eyebrows.
Hi. My mom.
So I ended up stopping at another place called Hilltop. They have beautiful vegetables. So I have this arugula, some romaine, some more cabbages. And then from the other one, I've got some cilantro, some beets, and then this beautiful sorrel, which I'd never had before. It's so delicious, and it's got a lemony taste to it, so it's very, very good. I ended up doing other things throughout the day, and so it's gotten late in the day for me to be coming out and planting. Lettuces I will be putting in my planter pots here where I had them throughout the summer. And the great thing is that put up some reme cloth and let it hang over top of it here. So that will allow me to go deeper into the fall and winter season. One thing to note is that, you know, when you do live in milder climates, lettuces that are red leaf, those ones tend to do very, very well through the milder winter climates like I have. The other veggies I will probably be putting into here, because again, I have it set up where I can put PVC pipes over top, but I'm going to have to wait for the corn, but I'll at least get some of this started. So to plant these, I already have soil in there, but I'm just going to amend it by adding in some of my slow release organic fertilizer into the pots, and then I'm going to top it with some more soil before I put the lettuces in. I'm going to be using the Farm to Garden organic soil to top up the pots, and this is so enriched with great nutrients. It is the key to why my plants grow so well. This little extra pot here, this had nasturtiums in it, so I'm going to collect the seeds from that. But in this one, I was thinking I'm just going to put in some cilantro. These sad lettuces are, probably about 3 or 4 weeks old, because my mom had strained her back, and so I went and spent 2 weeks with her to help care for her as she was recovering, and so I had bought these just before I left. some look completely dead, but I think there are some salvageable ones in here. And so I do want to, you know, kind of plunk about 4 in each one. Now, being that it's the fall, they're not going to grow like it was in the summertime. Put your tag in, Maureen, so that you know what you've got. They don't grow as quickly or as heartily in the fall, but they will still grow all through the winter here on Vancouver Island. So I like that idea of being able to still have greens. You know, while I was away, my 2 adults, they were taking care of, you know, watering, and we want to take all the little dead off so that the plant doesn't try to think that it needs to, oh, I just broke this one. Dang nabbit. Well, I might put him in and just see if he might, and just put him in super, super deep into the soil and see if he just might be okay and survive me. Even if you didn't grow anything over the summer, it's not too late to put out some herbs and to be able to grow some of your own things. Last will be a pot of arugula, and I'm probably overdoing it by planting all of them in this one pot, but I'm just going to take a chance and we'll just have like a big pot of arugula in here. There's another lettuce that you can grow in the winter is called corn salad. I did plant some in the spring. We never got around to eating it. So I might try to put some corn salad in one of the other garden beds. The great thing is, if I was trying to do this with seed, you know, you just have to pay attention, you know, and right now the fall is all about harvesting and then pre-doing. So having this sort of setup is just great for me. Having starts already done. You know what, I'm gonna change my mind because I have this volunteer celery that's here and I wanna leave it in there, and it's like I could put some of the arugula in here as well. So I think I'm gonna do that instead. It's not too late, I can move them. Pruned some of the celery off. Now I can add in some of these arugulas. This is a big clump here. Now we'll just give everything a good soaking. While I was away, 2 of my adults were taking care of watering and picking. Oldest adult, Marissa, she actually, you know, made some pickles and actually did some canning with some dear friends of ours. So it was so great to have the extra pair of hands taking care of things while I was taking care of my mom. Everybody gets a big drink. So last but not least, I'm gonna prune some of this tree back just so that the sunlight gets more to that back pot. But I'm just gonna finish up with there. So I hope you're having a great day wherever you are. I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Take care. God bless. Happy fall planting.